and welcome. This is Pamela with part 3 in my last unboxing for my current box of crystals. So let us see what I got. This is going to be all the bigger items. Woohoo, I love my bigger items. And 2 more Mexican Crazy Lace towers. So I bought 3 of them. And then I bought that little bitty one that I'm going to give away as a free bonus, right, to my buyers. So this is the smaller of the 2 towers I just unwrapped. It's got a nice druzy down in here. Probably needs a little brushed out to make it, I think it's probably got polishing crystals in there. I tried brushing it out a little bit. It probably needs a good spray, a good sprayer on it, a blast of water to get the polishing dust out of it. But that's the problem when they polish them. It gets into the druzies and it will block the druzies. But so I got this one, and this one is a little bit bigger. This also has a big druzy, sparkling druzy at the top. Some nice patterns. The banding doesn't go around it like some of them, like, you know, sometimes it just all depends on how the banding goes. This one doesn't have the same kind of darker banding as this one does. The different colors. Myself personally, I like Mexican Crazy Lace when it's got the red included in it too. It just gives it more character, I feel like. But anyway, so that's 2 more of my Mexican Crazy Lace towers that will be out on my shop, PJ's Crystal Bliss. And then I got this beautiful black obsidian cat. And then I couldn't pass up this gorgeous, it's a chrysanthemum because this grows like a flower. So they refer to it as chrysanthemum clear quartz. Look at all the different points. And I got a selenite slab. Oh, and guess what this is? It is a black agate sphere with crackle quartz. This is a gorgeous candy agate with green banding tower. I have looked up candy agate on Google and I can't find any reference to it. Why some crystals are considered candy agate? I don't know. Look at the rainbows there. Very pretty. So I don't know whether it's because it has quartz included in it, which makes it a candy agate, maybe? I mean, you can tell this is agate up here, and this is agate down here. It's kind of a blue agate, actually. Oh, look at how blue that is. Is it really that blue? No, it isn't. It's just the lighting of the camera. Because it's a grayish color. So I'm not sure if it's considered candy agate because of the crackle quartz included in it. But then this has like green moss agate banding through it, which makes it unique. I just have green. Oh, I guess I can't read it. It just says green bands. So yeah, it's moss agate. So that's just different how it grew. The agate with quartz and stripes of green moss agate through it. And it's because you have all the crackle quartz in it. You also have rainbows. This one is from my fingertips down to the end of my hand. So this is like about a medium to large. Lots of little rainbows on it. So this is different. I like it. Yeah, if you know what constitutes candy agate, let me know in the comments because I'm curious. Like I said, I've done research and nothing comes up that, I mean, there's websites that give you all the different types of agates out there and none of them say candy agate. None of them do. So I don't know if it's just a name that sellers have attributed to certain agates, you know, because they will give them names, even though they're not legit names, they're not the formal names. And a meteorologist or geologist or whatever would probably go, candy agate? There's no such thing as candy agate. So, ooh, rainbow there, rainbows. This is very pretty. Very delicate and pretty. On to the next one. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I buy a lot of spheres. So this order had a lot of towers, and this is a rose quartz tower, if you can't tell that. And it's very long from my fingertip, more than halfway on my arm. Yep. And it comes with its own stand that was built for it. It comes with its own stand. when they're this tall, you really need to have a stand to go with it. Otherwise, it'll fall over and then you can end up damaging it or breaking it. So very pretty, very pink. And I thought I saw a couple of rainbows in there. Yep, there's one. There's a few here. Oh, there's a couple up here at the top. Looks like there might be some golden healer. Oop, right there. So if you like rose quartz and you like taller towers, and this would be considered a statement piece, I think. The taller, the bigger the crystals are, the more they would be considered a statement piece. That's what I call them anyway. When I put them out on my shop, if they're something unusual and big, I'll say statement piece, because, you know, it's just something you're not going to buy all the time. But yeah, if you love your towers, and this one's got nice little rainbows in it. Very delicate. Good for self-love, for self-healing. Or to give to a friend who's going through some rough times to help them. All right. Make sure I don't break it. I have never bought one of these. This is a septarian heart. Well, it's in the heart shape, but it's a septarian. And they form in the bottom of the oceans, and they look like eggs that crack. They're very prehistoric in a way, very old. I don't know how they mine them, but they're also UV reactive. You know I can't go without getting some UV, right? Well, it's supposed to be UV reactive. Do you see it? Okay, it is UV. It's a green UV is what it is, a very light green UV. Yeah, those dark lines turn into very light colored, kind of a yellowish greenish color under UV light. And the same thing with on this side, because it's dark, it's naturally a black color, but then under UV light it turns into like a mossy greenish color, very, very faint, but it's there. So it's nothing that really strikes out at you like volcano agate, you know, it glows vibrant green. This is a subtle mossy greenish color. Yeah, because under normal light it's just black, but under normal light it's also very sparkly. So if you like sparkly, glittery, druzy kind of crystals, and it's not spherulite, it's spherulite. Some of them are so close. Septarian, I'm sorry, it's septarian. I'm saying it wrong. It's a septarian, and I knew I was saying it wrong. But I've never really liked septarian, especially when they're just like in an egg form like this. But then when they had this one that was all druzy, I had to get it. And they call it heart shape because it is formed kind of in the shape of a heart. And it's just going to sit like that. There's no holder for it either. If you want a holder for it, you'd have to buy one. Though it would be hard to get a holder for because it's so thick. Look at how big that is. It's a big boy. Big boy, but very sparkly. Beautiful, gorgeous septarian. See, I said it right that time. But it looks like an egg that's been cracked open. I can't remember. It's been a while since I heard about these. It's caused by they do grow under the ocean, in the mud, in the bottom of the oceans, and something like some kind of bacteria gets inside of it and it expands out or whatever and then breaks open. If I remember correctly, that's how they form. But I'm not 100% sure, obviously, because I don't know much about crystals, not really. And let's get on to our last one. This is a different type of specimen. Oh, I don't know if I can even pronounce it. It's supposed to be blue fluorite and Dalarnite. So it's blue fluorite. Oh, I don't see anything that looks blue fluorite in there. And Dalarnite. To me, this almost looks like a Super 7 that I bought and did and it does. Now that I've seen what a Super 7 looks like, that's kind of what this looks like, a Super 7. But it may not have all the different minerals in it that a Super 7 would have. Is that the blue? Okay, there's the blue fluorite up there. All right, let me see if it's UV, huh? And it is. It is UV, of course, because of the fluoride. Well, the fluoride is like showing up really bright blue. It is. It's showing up very bright blue, and then the other is kind of showing up a pale greenish color, kind of like what that Septarian did. Nothing on this side either. So it's all right here where the blue fluorite was sitting at, which is turning an amazing royal blue on the camera. To the naked eye, it's almost like a deep, well, it's kind of like a deep blue, but it's not a royal blue like I'm seeing on the camera. But then the rest of it is a very light color. Cool. Here again, a type of crystal I've never had before. I mean, I love blue fluorite. So mixed with, as a specimen with something else, why not, right? This is perfect for rockhounds. If you like collecting specimens, see, I don't know what all the matrix is down here, but this does remind me of this way. It reminds me of the Super 7. And even this through here. But this is definitely blue fluorite there. So that's what I got in my last unboxing, this beautiful specimen of blue fluorite and Dalarnite, something like that. And it is UV reactive, of course, and a Septarian heart shaped. And this is also UV reactive, but it's also very sparkly. Septarian always is when you have drusies or when it's broken open. Yep, these form on the bottom of the ocean. A beautiful, long, with rainbows, rose quartz tower, and it does come with its own special made stand. But beautiful, tall, and rainbows. Candy agate tower with the crackle quartz and green moss agate growing as a band through it and around it. That is so cool. Very pretty. A black agate sphere, large one. A long selenite slab that will come with the slab holder. 2 more Mexican crazy lace towers. I had 3 of them that I bought all together, and these got drusies in them. A black obsidian Egyptian cat. And a gorgeous chrysanthemum clear quartz cluster. So that's what I got in this last unboxing. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my shop at PJ's Crystal Bliss. Have a wonderful day. Pamela out.